Feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal tonight is to bring you a little bit closer to that connection or answer that question for you. I do apologize that we are late. We are very, very late. There were some technical issues, but I was not going to give up. I worked so hard to see if I could resolve it. My fingers are crossed that the issue is resolved. I will be able to take your calls on air. If we do end up having a technical glitch, then we'll stop the show, but at least we know we tried everything. So you can't give up. I'll tell you, sometimes you want to throw in the towel, right? But I do think we got it. So I want you to get into those call lines, 310-997-4966, and we will definitely hope that it works and works well. A couple quick announcements. First of all, huge shout out to Lauren Rainbow. We had our event last night. We had a fantastic time, amazing turnout, and just so incredible to work with such a gifted and beautiful medium and soul. So can't wait to work with her again. Also, a couple things coming up, you guys. We do have the animal communication workshop, which I'm very, very excited about. This is Wednesday, August 25th, where I'm going to help you learn how to connect to your fur babies in the living or in spirit. But on August 18th, it's an evening of Pet Connect, where I will do animal, psychic, and mediumship readings. So this is Wednesday, August 18th, and it's from 6 to 7:30. And this is always a lot of fun. There's giggles and tears and messages, and you'd be amazed at what it is your pets have to say. So that is Wednesday, August 18th is Pets Connect. August 25th is the animal communication. So we have those. Of course, we have our development circles coming up. We have the advanced and the beginners. So all of that information is on the website. You can grab your ticket. It's on the Facebook events. But, because we were running a little behind, I just want to try to take as many callers as I can. Hopefully the issue is resolved. I guess we will find out. So here we go. Let's take 302. Hey, 302.
Hi, this is Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. This is Colby.
Hi,
How are you, honey?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Oh, what can I do for you tonight, sweetheart?
I'm just trying to contact my soulmate, my husband.
Okay. And if you'll do me a favor, there's a little bit of a feedback. So I need you to put your phone up to the ear, and you can't be listening to the show at the same time.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Thank you so much. So you would your husband, definitely like a nuts and bolts guy, like meat and potatoes, right? Like just kind of not super fancy about anything. I just think he wants it straight up, plain, doesn't like things too complicated. Does that make sense around him?
Yes.
And he gives me a sense too of like a really warm heart, And not everybody knew this about him. Like the kids know, the family knows, neighbors know, coworkers. But other than that, he doesn't talk a whole lot when he goes into places. He lets you kind of do the talking. Doesn't that make sense?
Yes, a lot of sense.
Okay. I feel like he likes the outdoors a lot. I don't know if he was a hunter or a fisher, but I actually feel like he really enjoyed the outdoors as well. Does that connect?
Yes, he was a fisher.
He's a bigger guy too, isn't he? Or he gives me the essence, Bonnie, of being a bigger guy. I don't know if he's just a little bit of a belly at this point or a little taller, but I get the sense that he's bigger, and flannel shirts.
I don't know about the flannel shirt, but that's crazy you said that.
Okay, but he is bigger. You would understand he's bigger.
Not really. He did get big at one point before he passed.
Right, before he passed.
And then he lost
okay.
it.
Got it. Yeah. Let's not worry about the after part. Okay. What I feel like it, because I feel like some of it was contributed to illness, so that's why it's coming in, right? He
Okay.
gives me the sense that I feel like with him, you two have been together for a long time, but I feel like he just did everything he could to take care of you. It's like you really didn't have to want for anything. I think just he was so emotionally there for you. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
And I think, is it that you deal with anxiety or something? Because I feel like he could just calm you down. Like you would get a little worried or a little scattered, and he could just hold your hand and you would just feel settled and safe.
Absolutely.
And he does that even now for you. He does that even now. And he gives me the feeling like everybody there recently, I think we just recently had an anniversary or a birthday. To me, he shows me a marking of a celebration. So did somebody recently have a birthday or something like this?
Our anniversary just passed.
Okay, he is saying happy anniversary. Okay, he's saying happy anniversary. So I want you to know that. And he also tells me you're still so beautiful. So he would always tell you you're beautiful, though. I don't think he was afraid to tell you. He always thought. And then you would say, oh, I'm getting old. And he'd say, no, you're not. You look just as beautiful as the day I met you.
Yes. Yes.
He's so sweet and so kind. And I feel like you took care of him towards the end when he was ill. Am I correct here, Bonnie?
Yeah, I've been taking care of him for a very long time.
And he just gives me the sense that it meant so much to him to know he had you. It meant so much to know that you were there with him, by him. And it's like you guys built so much together. He's letting me know about a dog. Would you happen to know of a dog in spirit with him?
My Buster, yes.
Okay, because he lets me know he's with the dog, and he tries to argue that the dog likes him better. But I feel like, we would battle that out. Makes sense?
Yes, that does. Yes.
Anyhow, he's got so much love for you, and he just shares with you that not to worry, that he's okay. I feel like you guys have kids together. Am I correct? Because he says, give the kids a hug for me. And tell the kids that he's so darn proud of them. He's so darn proud, and he makes me aware of a grandbaby. So we would have grandbabies in the living, correct? A grandbaby or something for him.
Yes, he just became a granddad.
He knows this. Yeah, he's excited about this. He knows this, but he makes me feel like it's not going to be the only one.
Oh gosh.
So he just wants to let you know. He puts his big arms around you. He gives you a kiss. One other thing, I just feel like, I don't know if you did something with his ashes, but I keep getting I don't know if you're wearing his ashes or a connection to the ashes. Bonnie, do you understand this?
Actually,
go ahead, honey.
I most certainly do. My daughter got me a sunflower necklace and put ashes in it. I have ashes in her ring and my son's cross necklace.
There you go. You see, so he knows this, okay? So he's letting you know that he knows this, and it makes him feel good to be so close to your heart each and every day. Okay? So just know this and give the kids his love. Let everyone know. He gives this grandbaby a big old kiss, and I'll leave that with you. Okay, sweetheart?
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, lots of love. All right, I'm going to do as many as I can, everybody. Okay, here we go. How about 229? Hey, 229, this is Colby. Hi there. Who is this?
Hi, this is Lori.
Hi, Lori. What can I do for you tonight, sweetheart?
My brother passed about 2 months ago, and he left kind of a legal mess behind.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of curious if he realizes it now, if he's at peace, because he he went a little unexpectedly, but he'd been sick. I just wonder if you hear from my brother.
Okay, perfect. So let's kind of pull him in a little bit more, his personality and things like that. I'm going to start there, and then I'll just gently ask him, did he know what he was doing? Okay. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I get the feeling from him, To be honest, in general, he wasn't the most organized person anyway, just because I feel like he didn't always take the best care of himself. His room would have been a little messy growing up. Like, he makes me feel like as much as he wanted to, he was never super good at keeping things organized. Does that make sense around him anyway?
Yes.
But he's also like, he's much more after the joke. He's much more after getting someone to laugh than he is getting him to do something responsible, right? And that's the thing too. He's like very fun loving. I think he's just very loving and fun loving. And he had a hard time telling people no. So I think like he could be a little bit of a people pleaser, right? Where he had a hard time saying no to people, especially people that might have even been taking advantage of him. Does that make sense?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, we suspected that.
What I get a feeling from with this legal work or paperwork is that he just kind of didn't want to make anybody upset or make someone in particular upset. And I feel like he had a hard time saying no. So then now it's like what he told you guys he would have wanted, and then what was like kind of legally there, I feel like doesn't mesh up. And that's where the confusion is coming in, right? That's where I think we're getting a bit in a pickle here. And there's even some stuff over like a house or property. There's, who has what, I feel like. Now, obviously, he's so close to his family, and he just thought it would work out. Like, I feel like, again, unfortunately, I think you're going to have to go by the legal work. But when I kind of tune into his heart, I really feel like he was getting around to saying what needed to be said. It's almost like he just didn't have time to do it, right? Like, I think he was telling you, hey, yeah, so-and-so is not on the will, or they don't have any attachment to anything, but it's not, he hadn't kind of gotten around to having that conversation with the other person.
Right.
And he's like, I'm sorry I left you with this. I'm sorry I left you with this. Does that make sense?
It does. It's been very hard on his daughter.
Yes. But it's, he loves, but there's like another lady involved. Am I right that he had a partner or a relationship, and this is maybe the other person involved?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Because that's what I feel like is where his pickle is. It's not that he doesn't love his daughter. It's almost like maybe everything looks like it goes to the other person, but he was trying to work things out. He absolutely loves his daughter. But everybody knows that. That's not a secret. But I think it's just that he didn't quite know how to. The other person, too, again, I don't want to, and he loves this person, but I just feel like they're a bit of a strong personality. So I feel like, he didn't quite know how to stand up for himself at times, So I think it's a little bit of that. It feels like, you're just going to have to try to work it out the best you can, because he doesn't want his daughter. He doesn't want a huge legal battle, right? It's, because it's going to create stress for you guys, but he definitely gives me the sense that, it's so important that maybe somebody sit down and explain it to her, but it's going to be really hard, because I think she feels entitled to what happened, to what she gets, because I think they were either living together or there just feels to be such a tie. But again, he makes me feel like he absolutely loves his family, loves his daughter, and he wasn't at all trying to create anything. It's just almost like he didn't get around to getting the paperwork fixed. But he was the same way when it came to the car, he said. Like, when the car needed to get fixed, he would be, wouldn't be on top of that either. So it's, he's like, who I am.
Definitely okay.
Yeah. So I'm, really sorry. And I know that's really tough, but you're intuitive. You know this. You know how much he loves you and loves everyone. And I feel like he is talking to you. So just go ahead and listen to that and really do the best you can to create peace, because he knows it was his responsibility, and he apologizes for what he's left. But whatever you do, please tell his daughter that he loves her. Is there someone with an S name, Lori? Like S, Stacy, or any Shannon? Is there an S name that you know of around too?
There's a couple, and his name, he went by a name that started with an S, and I have another sister who started with an S.
What's the sister's
Sandy,
name?
and his name was Scott.
Okay.
Sandy.
Now, Sandy, it makes me, so again, it makes me feel like it's you, Sandy, We've got his daughter. Like, I feel like he's just making sure everybody knows that he loves them, and that he sends, again, he's a guy who wanted to make everybody happy. So just try to remember that as you're working through all of the paperwork and the detail, okay?
I definitely appreciate you helping with that, because I was not trusting what I was feeling. I can with other things, but I was just concerned. My heart and my grief was getting in the way of what I was feeling.
Yeah, and just, trust it from the heart space, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody, let us do another one here. How about 808? Hi, 808. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Connie. How are you?
I'm well, Connie. How are you doing?
I'm well. Thanks so much. I appreciate being on.
Sure. What can I do for you tonight?
So I would love if you could connect with a dear friend of mine. His name was Aaron.
Aaron. Okay. So am I right, though, Connie? Are you sure it was just friendships? Because to me, there has to have been a little bit of a flirty side to Aaron.
Well, I mean, we had a really, we're like soul family, but he was actually gay, but I was attracted to him when I first met him years ago.
Okay, got it. But he
was gay.
Yeah. But even still, even if he's gay, I think he was still flirty with you even then, like when he met you, because he just makes me feel like he's got that really bright, beautiful personality, right? And
definitely, yes. And you're right, definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he makes me, because he would never want to hurt your feelings either, right? He was always like so down to earth about everything as well. And he gives me the feeling as well. He likes to move a lot. Like when I see him, he's like moving around like a butterfly, He just gives me like one place to the next, And like when he comes into the room, he likes to stir the energy into the room. Hello, everybody. And I also feel like you guys have known each other a long time, because I feel like you've known each other really most of your lives, or at least from like your 20s on or something. Am I right? Because I feel like I have a long time here.
Exactly right. I think I was 25. He was 22 or something. Totally right. Yeah.
Did he take you? He shows me dancing. Did he take you to like dancing clubs or even gay dancing clubs or something when you were younger? Because I feel like there's dancing.
No, but that might just be symbolic of that was his personality, and we just had fun and could goof around and be playful and such.
All the time. But I also feel like all the time, but it's also like he could talk to you. You guys could talk about relationships, He would give you advice. You would give him advice. But I just feel like to me there was such a connection where you two were really inseparable. I mean, talking to each other a lot. I see you though at each other's houses though. So I do feel like you would have been close to one another, spend time with one another. Am I right? Because I just see you guys around.
Oh yeah. Totally. I spent more time with him probably than anybody else in my life. We both moved around, but it happened to be the same places. So between Hawaii and Arizona. And no, you're totally right. We spent time all the time, and we could talk about anything with each other. You're right.
Yeah. And I feel like he wouldn't be afraid to, I think that's him, wouldn't be afraid to just have a drink and a chat,
Sure.
And I just feel like, he lets me know that he's okay. I mean, obviously he's okay. And he sends you a lot of music. That's why I'm surprised the dancing isn't more clear, because he sends songs to you. So I think you hear songs and stuff with him.
Oh, I probably do. You're probably right. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize it was from him, but I'll pay better attention.
Yeah.
That it could be from him. Yeah, songs pop into my head.
Yeah. And so he lets me know he does that for you. And he just also lets me know, it's like one of the things that he tells me to tell you, it's like, now it's time to put yourself out there more. Like, I feel like, and that's something he kind of would encourage you to do anyway. But he's like, listen, don't forget to put yourself out there. I want you to put yourself out there. So I feel like for you, don't kind of get shy. Don't go inward. He actually wants the opposite for you, putting yourself out there and sharing your love of people, because he loves people. I mean, he's a people person. He loves talking to them, helping them. I mean, he totally could have been a counselor, right? He just
right.
He just has such a personality where he would share. I do feel like he liked just the outdoors, the water, and just kind of feeling the air on his face. He just makes me feel like there wasn't a whole lot that he needed. Relationships were the most important to him.
Yes, definitely. And he was a natural born medium and a healer, and I'm kind of hoping maybe he'll be like maybe a guide for me or a helper. You know what I mean? I'm hoping he'll help me with my mediumship development.
I'm sure he absolutely will, but it's also part of it where you have to kind of allow that grief process to work yourself, right? It's allowing yourself to process the grief and the loss, and then he'll start popping in. But one of the things is he's very I think he was very clairvoyant, meaning he could see pictures a lot, because with me he keeps showing me pictures and pictures and pictures. So I feel like for you, it's like you're going to notice a lot too with lights, electricity, lights going on or blinking. So it's like little things like this. We say they're little things. I guess they're kind of big, huh? but I get the sense from him that he's going to kind of start showing you that way. But I want you to really pay attention to the songs. I really want you to pay attention to, again, also there's a lightness. So that kind of butterfly, hummingbird feel, really paying attention to that, because I feel like for him, that's, remember when I said for you, he wants you to put yourself out there, not hiding anymore. I think that has a lot to do with the mediumship that we're talking about. Okay. Not hiding behind your gifts anymore, but putting yourself out there in a bigger and bolder way. But I just want you to know, I mean, he's absolutely around you. Do you happen to have a bracelet from him by chance? He just showed me a bracelet, or even a tie one, Connie.
Yeah. I think I have a necklace and a bracelet. Yeah, I haven't seen it for a while, but he's given me things. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have something.
Okay, so maybe even if you can find that and put it on, that may help you a bit more feel that connection as well. Okay, but he gives me all of his love, and he gives me a love. It gives me laughter, like great, amazing laughter, just filling up his energy. You can feel his energy.
Yeah. And he was just just a bright light. Yeah, totally loving, wonderful, one of the most beautiful people I've ever met. Really definitely
beautiful. And even his eyes, you could see the spirit in his eyes.
Totally.
So just know that he's with you. Okay.
Well, thank you, Colby. He just passed like 3 months ago, and I'm really glad he came through, and I felt like he might really connect with you, because I think you two would have really hit it off.
Oh, you kidding? We both would have been kicking back with a glass of wine, enjoying a good giggle. I mean, he's just got so much kindness. A lot, like he would make everyone feel accepted and wanted and connected. Really beautiful man. So beautiful man, but a guiding spirit. So, pay attention to those little things. Allow the grief process to really, work itself out a little bit more. And I think you're going to notice it left and right. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Colby. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful night.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bless you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Let us do 302. Hey, 302. This is Colby. Who is this? Hello.
Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. How are you, honey?
Good. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you tonight?
I was looking to get a psychic reading for my best friend who passed away in November.
Okay. Well, your best friend who passed away wouldn't be giving you a psychic reading. They could connect to you and say, hi, would you like that? That kind of message?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you... Okay, and Jenna, would you understand with this friend it being more of a sudden passing? Like, I feel like this is a bit more sudden, or you didn't have time to prepare, maybe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there was no time to prepare.
Okay, but I also feel like this is a friend where I think you two would get in trouble together, or mischievousness.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some naughtiness happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you get a tattoo for them as well? Because like they keep showing me a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. They let me know about the tattoo. I'm just kind of curious though. Is this the energy? I feel like it's the energy of a man. Is that right? Is this a male for you, Jenna, or is it just a strong female?
No.
Or is it a strong female?
She's a very strong female.
Okay,
sure.
got it. Yeah, like bossy pants or
Yeah.
she gives me the feeling where she could have been strong enough to fight any guy though. Like I think she wasn't afraid of anyone.
That is 100% her.
Yeah, okay, got
100%.
it. Okay, got it. And then she also kind of shares with I think she either I wonder if she smoked. Do you understand her smoking? And she kind of tells me not just cigarettes, but I don't
Yeah.
Okay. But I feel like with her though, she was always about almost being loud and being proud about it, right? Loud and proud. And the other thing too is like, even though you were always in it together, always in it together, you would be a little bit more the shy one or the one that would like get embarrassed more easily. So then she loved kind of making you feel embarrassed. Like it was fun for her, kind of pulling you out of your shell a bit. So she loved that. But she shares with me now, I am curious though, does she also drink or is there substances connected to her passing? Would you understand that at all?
Yes.
Okay, because to me, she makes me feel like this is more accidental or she was playing too much or partying too much. Like it doesn't feel intentional, right? You would understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because she just apologizes. She just wants to apologize, like, and also for the worry, because I feel like people were so worried but she makes me feel like, she's sorry for this and doesn't want anyone to worry, wants everyone to know that she's okay, right? But she also keeps saying like, she wants you to almost focus. I feel like since she's passed, you've lost focus. You understand that? Like you've lost drive, you've lost focus. It's because it's like your right wing woman is gone. You understand that?
Yeah.
And she just gives me a sense like she's going to kick your butt. Like, you know what you need to do. She didn't use the word but, if you know what I mean here, Jenna. So she is wanting you to have fun, but she's also wanting you to kind of do well. It's like she believes in you. And I don't know if you've been thinking at all about like cosmetic school or cosmetology or hair. Or is it just that she had crazy hair? But do you understand that connection at all?
I am a cosmetologist and I did her hair almost every day.
There you go. So she makes me feel like, she wants you to really like have your own shop, keep going for things. Like you are meant for success. She says you're amazing. She doesn't want you to kind of throw in the towel, so to speak. She wants to see you be really, really successful because she really, really believes in you, okay? She wants you to believe in yourself, okay, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave that with you, but lots of love to you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, let us do another caller here. How about 610? Hey, 610. This is Colby. Hi there. Who is this?
My name's Frank.
Hi, Frank. How are you?
I'm good. How about you, Colby?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight?
I was trying to connect with my grandfather.
Okay, got it. Now, I got a man, I believe you would have spent a lot of time with him because I believe he would have like taught you a lot of things as you were growing up. Does that make sense? Like would taught you how to work on a car, went fishing with you, things like this. I feel like he spent a good amount of time with you.
Yeah.
He's outdoors a lot though. Like I see him when you guys are younger, outdoors a lot. Does that make sense? Taking you outdoors, showing you things in nature.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. I also get from him a sense where even as he got older, it's like you two still kept that connection. You two would talk on the phone a lot because he makes me feel like he's always looking forward to hearing from you, always looking forward to your call. You know that? You understand that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And I'm kind of curious, is it him that like crossword puzzles or TV puzzles? Or is that you? Like watching his TV shows, but they're more of the game show or something. Is that him or is that you doing it now?
TV shows. He definitely loves this.
Okay.
His TV show. Old Westerns.
Yeah, it just gives me that a lot. And he also gives me, now I feel like maybe you're named after him or somebody's named after him as well. Would that make sense?
I am.
Okay. So,
Yes, I am.
Okay. He loves this. He loved that you were named after him, right? He loved that. I also think he liked Frank Sinatra. Do you know if he happened to like Frank Sinatra by chance or that kind of music?
Of course.
Okay.
He was in the house all the time.
Yeah. So he gives me that. But I just feel like, he comes forward and he lets me know that you're like a chip off the old block, right? You're so much like him. You look like him, he said. So I feel like you must look like him a lot, especially like when you had your baby picture, they would do baby pictures side by side and you looked a lot like your grandpa. And it gives me a feeling of loving you. Do you happen to have a pocket knife of his or a hunting knife by chance or something like this from him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because he knows you have this. There's something about a wallet he keeps bringing in. Maybe it's like you have his photo in your wallet or something of his in your wallet. Would that make sense?
I have his wallet.
You have his wallet. Okay. So he wants you to know he knows this. He knows this. And one other weird thing. Now, this is a weird one. Are you ready for this one, Frank? This is a little weird. He taps you. I don't know if you recognize that. Like if you ever feel a tap on your shoulder or something kind of like someone and you look and there's no one there, that's him doing that.
Wow.
So it's like you'll be somewhere, you'll go into the garage or something and he taps and you turn around and like it's just him because he loved to. I think he had a garage or a workroom. He loved just kind of being in there with you when you were small. But he gives me all this love for you, all of this love for you. And just know that he's extremely, extremely proud of you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So much love for you. I don't know, is October a birthday month? Is that your birthday or something in October? He said happy birthday, so I'm just wondering, and I felt like it's a 10, the 10th or...
That would be that's around my mother's birthday, and she passed when I was young. So
got it. So he's letting us know he's with your mom. All right, letting us know he's with mom. Okay, so just know that they're there, but sending you all their love. Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you. Wow.
All right. Okay. Have a good night. Okay. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody. Let us do one more caller for tonight, and let's see how it goes here. Here we go. How about 580? Hi, 580. This is Colby. Who is this?
This is Robin.
Oh, hey, Robin.
Hello.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'll need
Thank you, Colby, for having me on.
You're welcome. No speakerphone or anything. It sounds like there's a disconnect a little bit. So just that phone right up to your ear if you can for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I'm getting ready. I have two brothers that are on the other side, and I'd like to hear from them. And I'm getting ready to visit the other brother who is on this side, and I'm a little bit nervous about that trip.
Ah, got it. Okay, so we have one brother on the other side, one brother in the living. Is that correct? Or we have two brothers on the other side and one in the living?
Two brothers on the other side.
That's what I thought. Okay.
On the living.
Okay, so let's see who I have here. The one that I get, I feel like you would have been the closest to. So maybe I don't know if you were the closest in age, but definitely very close in very connected, okay? You two are very, very similar. I feel like there's a lot of similarities between the two of you. Also, like, again, you would have had the same friends in school and all. So again, a really strong closeness. Does that make sense around one of the brothers more than the other? Like very close. Yes. You had to have been so close in age. How far apart were you guys? Like 9 months or something? I mean,
we're just like
two peas in a pod. So I've got this one. And what he gives me is like, he just feels like it's about peace. Okay. Like, I feel like the brother you're going to see, I think, doesn't feel like they're doing well, to be honest. So I don't know if you know that or not know that, but maybe health-wise, they don't feel.
Yes, I do know that.
Okay. He doesn't feel to be very well, but he also feels to be very, very stubborn, very like set in his ways, kind of a certain way to think about things. Does that make sense around his personality?
Yes, absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
the brother I'm talking to on the other side, he says, you know, he's going to try to instigate you. He's going to try to antagonize you, and you can kind of be impatient. So he's saying, don't let him get to you. You just kind of breathe through it because, you know, I don't know, but this may be the last time you see him. I'm not predicting a passing. I'm just kind of passing along a sense of a message. Okay.
No, I already understand that. I feel like it's
okay.
Is my opportunity.
Yeah, and it's not
my
like
last opportunity.
I feel like what's important is it's not about. I don't think he said it's not important for you to be right. Okay, it's not important for you to be right. It's more important for you to create peace for yourself so that you have peace. I don't know if I'm right about this or if I'm completely wrong, Robin. But that brother you're going to visit, would you understand that maybe he didn't always treat you right or something along those lines?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like there's something there that the brother wants to be very protective of you over, right? And he just says, you're not that little girl anymore. You're not that little girl. You're a grown woman. And you know, to be strong for yourself, don't fall into that brother's trap. I guess that brother, you know how it is, right? I think he kind of lures you in and then, right? And he's saying, don't fall into that trap. You know that he feels like you're going to be so glad you went. He makes me feel like he's going to be so glad you went. And I feel like that brother's just a little bit weaker now. And I think he's looking for forgiveness. There's something about where I feel like he's looking for forgiveness more than anything. So that's what your brother is giving me for you. Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah, that hit it right on the head, and I just have to breathe through it. And I just told my husband, if I don't take this opportunity, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, and you know, you're going to be
he is very sick.
You're going to be glad you did. You really will. You're going to have a sense of peace. And just remember, you're not that little girl anymore, okay? You're a grown woman, and I feel like you're going to be okay moving through this. And your brother gives me all of his love for you. So, you know, he's going to be right there holding your hand from the other side, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, because I'm a little nervous about going.
Yeah. Are you going to the East Coast by chance? I feel like you're going to see a sign from your brother, the one in spirit.
No, I'm actually going to the West Coast.
Oh, are you on the East Coast then?
No, I'm in the Midwest.
Let me just, he's given me a blue bird for you or a blue jay for you. So I feel like you're going to see this on your journey. And I feel like that's just him letting you know he's by you. Okay.
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 Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Lots of love to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody. That is the end of our show today. Again, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me a little later than usual. And for all of you getting in those call lines and hanging tough with me. Lots of love to you. Lots of things coming up. We've got the Pets Connect. We've got animal communication. All of our fun stuff. Next week will be a vacation week, just kind of ending that summer with a blast. But I do want to thank you all for being here and being with me. And have a wonderful night, everybody. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.